You know you've hit rock bottom when your friends ask you to hang out with them and you have to say no because you're spending your Friday night plans watching Gabby Hanna. Hey, hiya, howdy, it's Nikki, and yes, we are in episode 3 and 4 of Gabby Hanna's Little Pity Party series, and I'm gonna watch it so y'all don't have to. We are a quarter of a way through with it. Come on guys, we are almost there, if you can say that. I have been spending pretty much every one of my nights going in depth, taking more notes than I ever took in school on just the pure insanity that is Gabby Hanna. Your girl has never done this much research for anything, and frankly, probably unhealthy that I'm doing this. But here we are, and I am going to go in depth on episode 3 and 4 for y'all today, because oh boy does it get juicy. And not in a good way. I will also be addressing the comments from Rosanna Pansino and Joey Graceffa because we love those queens. I mean, his video is literally doing better than any of the videos in Gabby Hanna's series, so I love the irony. Brings me joy in the midst of this stress-inducing, aggravating, angst-filled situation that Gabby is putting everyone on the internet in. Anyways, I have been really enjoying, if you can say that, going into the drama, and I would love to do more. So if you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok. I'm almost at 200K, and I will do the content making that y'all deserve, because I can serve. Anyways, let's get into the video with episode 3. Okay, this is the part where I get to ramble on for 15 minutes straight. Oh, editing me is gonna love this later. First thing I wanted to address, for a video literally saying, addressing the people I've hurt, accountability, the musical. If I'm the monster! I don't know. She basically makes this video significantly shorter. Like every other video she's made is like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes of nonsense vlogging half the time. This one, she does get into it right away, but it's 15 minutes. I think you're missing some time there. I think you're missing some accountability time there, especially considering you still haven't addressed a majority of the situations people are actually pissed at you about. But I do commend her for getting into the topic right away. We don't have to hear her crazy fever dream ADHD talk. Like, it was to the point, if you can call any of Gabby's topics to the point.
Another day without sheets. Weird, I actually don't normally do that.
At least didn't make me feel like I was abusing some illegal substances. I didn't understand in the video why she mentioned the brown skin girl. I'm still honestly kind of confused by it. I get that it kind of like segued into her like conversation of race. The way she related it to like the conversation just didn't make sense to me.
Talking about accepting their brown skin. And why is that making me feel so good inside?
Like the train tracks led to nothing. Like she was just like trailing on the road to nowhere. And then she mentions the baby daddy fine, which I agree, it's not very topical. Maybe shouldn't have done that, but I feel like people have kind of forgiven her for that. Again, I am an idiot. I'm just saying my opinion. I don't think that is something people are really holding her accountable for. Glad she addressed it. Like, good job. You addressed one thing. That pretty much segued her into this whole concept of race. Again, good conversations to have, but not the ones we are expecting you to be presenting to us, Gabby.
That was what was funny in media. That's what was popular on Vine.
The number one thing that she should have addressed was the Jessie Smiles situation.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to jump in here and say that this was recorded before Gabby posted her video addressing Jessie Smiles. You best believe I have lots of thoughts regarding that, so stay tuned because I will be hosting a commentary video next week.
It literally was trending on Twitter. Apologize to Jessie. It is that serious of a situation that you are just purposely ignoring because you're just like, I'm in the wrong. I'm the victim.
Exposing my bullies.
Okay, when you are the victim in numerous situations and you are left alone in all these situations, maybe it's because you're the root of the problem. Maybe it's not that these other people keep wronging you, but it's you wronging them. I can't. I literally can't. That wasn't even the rant I was intending to go on at that moment, but woo! heated up today. I do gotta say, I am glad it is more cohesive, like, even though it's literally just a BLM talk most of the time. Good talks to have. Should have been a different scenario, different timeline, Gabby. Besides that, the whole video is literally her just deflecting into these, like, smaller issues, like little Vine jokes that she made that were slightly racist, using her black friend as the butt of a joke. Again, not a good thing to do, but if anything, you're bringing light to things that people have forgotten about. Literally the issues that people are mad at you for, not addressed at all. Couldn't give a care in the world to. I don't know. Bullying fans? Who heard of that? Clearly not Gabby. I do agree how she said that making content can sometimes unintentionally hurt others. You can make a joke that, like, picks fun at something. Oh, like, your nose is ugly. If Gabby sees this, she's gonna freaking cancel me. Having those thoughts linger on can result in you feeling like that's a truth for yourself. I'll put a clip of, like, kind of what she says.
Because I was showing that this was funny and this was okay. That by far was not my only racially charged joke.
Hopefully that Gabby clip explained it well. Oh god, I'm relying on Gabby Hanna. I'm still heated. Okay, this was not where I was gonna segue next, but I'm going to. Gabby used Jessie in her trailer for this series. Like, I will show you.
Politically and politely, and it got worse. I tried talking directly to the people who painted a target on my back, and it got worse.
Yeah, when you use your friend that you were a apologist in that situation, and you're using that as, like, a little pin for people to be like, oh, she's gonna address it, she's gonna apologize, or she's gonna be an ass and not apologize, and we're all gonna hate her, which I don't know how either of those are gonna work out for her, but the fact that she used Jessie in the trailer is so disgusting to show people, oh, I'm gonna take accountability, and then just not take accountability for anything that people are actually pissed at her for. Oh, my blood is boiling, and it is not because it's 110 degrees outside. Oh my god. And then, okay, I need to move on. I need to move on. Then Gabby talks about how people are put in these boxes.
Let's keep the conversation going until we don't put entire groups of people in a box.
What is it? And how the Brown Skin Girl song was made because she felt like she was put in this box. I forgot. Beyonce? I'm literally a musician and I don't. Anyways, she was put in this box, if it's Beyonce, box, and she felt like she needed an outlet to write music. And it's like, Gabby relates this, how no one should have to feel like that, and no one should feel like they're scared to come out and do their story. Gabby, that is what you did to Jessie Smiles. You were saying all this trash. She wanted to go to lawyers. She wanted to do this behind the scenes. You forced her to go into a video and talk against you. You forced Joey to go into a video and talk against you. You're putting these people into these boxes that you so-called do not want to exist. Then Gabby goes into white privilege.
I don't understand when racism became like a political debate.
She talks about white privilege and Gabby.
And experience trauma, and it also changes when you are an abuser and inflict trauma.
Do not use white privilege as a little point to have your little Gabby Hanna pity party up in your room alone with your cats. I think we need to take these issues into account. I get that white privilege is a serious thing that we need to grow from in society, but that is not the point of this video. At the end of the video, she goes on this weird rant about shoplifting and how she can get away with stuff because of her race.
Dude, the shit that I've gotten away with, I got caught shoplifting in a foreign country and I got away with it!
Which is kind of ironic, because I feel like she's thinking she should be able to get away with all these scandals, maybe because she's just this little innocent white girl who's just trying to get by and make her music. And I know you even say it, you're like, I know I'm like privileged, da da da. Then do something about it. Yes, equal rights. Yes, BLM. Yes, feminism. I don't know, not politics. Thank you, Gabby, for giving us a basic lesson on human rights for 15 minutes.
It's so hard to like, it's just hard to wrap your head around.
I did not expect to get as heated on this video. Get ready for episode 4. On a lighter note, I'm going to list a few creators who really speak out on the issues of BLM and white privilege and create content that is better than this, and I'm gonna put those in the description below, as well as putting up a few Black content creators who are iconic, queens, amazing, and I totally recommend you watching instead of the Gabby Hanna documentary. Overall, episode 3 was a fatty waste of time. Let's just cut the talk. Episode 4, let's go. This episode was really the episode of Gabby grasping for straws for drama that really wasn't there. The whole last episode was about racial sensitivity. This is just so ironic. First sentence out of the video, making fun of St. Patrick's Day, making an Irish Catholic joke.
Am I supposed to care about St. Patrick's Day? Is that offensive to somebody? Is that offensive to Irish people? Or, Catholics? I only ever really knew of St. Patrick's Day as like a drinking holiday.
Yep, first thing out of the gate, and the sensitivity has gone out the window. I do really hate that I relate to Gabby Hanna in one scenario of eating the same food every day, because my picky, unstable cannot take change.
All I would think about all day, every day, I ate the same thing every day for, oh my god, years!
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out because the fact that we have anything in common just like makes my bones crawl. And just when I thought it was over, the crazy ADHD fever dream is back in full steam ahead in this episode, where she goes from talking about the gym to her hair to her butt.
Ooh, yeah.
Back to the gym, back to her butt.
Ooh, yeah.
And I just can't take it. It's just too much. It hurts. It actually hurts. She's just so disjointed. I don't know. It's even timestamped that the first half of the video is just vlog. Even Shane Dawson, when he had like little vlogs in his series, he would go from like 5 minutes of vlog, 5 minutes of like interesting series stuff. It's not, let me save like 10 minutes for the last little bit of this vlog at this point, like talk drama that didn't even exist to begin with. For saying someone who's a YouTuber, she clearly does not have much grasp on video structure. And then 5 minutes in, she's back to little speed Gabby Hanna, which literally,
I hate when people fucking attack the people I love as a way to hurt me.
you know, the first time it was quirky. Then the second time it was like, okay, this is getting a little bit annoying. And then the third time, I'm literally at the point where I want to gouge my eyes out. So I don't know where I'll be by the end of this series, but maybe not having eyes is a good thing. Almost 10 minutes in, like 7 minutes, she just starts playing with her cats for literally like 2 minutes. You know, I'm just happy that she has the cats, because at this point she really has no one else. So she can live her crazy old cat lady life. Go off, sis.
So lazy, are you depressed? Oh, why are you so cute? I'm a little baby girl, why are you so cute?
And then she gets to this point that I just literally could care less about.
Who asked me to get my moles removed. I like my moles, I think they're really cool. I was listening to this new mix that I got today. It sounds so...
Like, she goes from mixtapes, moles, monsters, oh my! You're welcome for that reference. And I know I've like already mentioned that she shares a lot of videos of her cats, but it's honestly kind of the highlight of this series. At this point, I feel her cats are honestly more entertaining than Gabby Hanna. They're cute, they're unproblematic, they got ass, unlike Gabby Hanna.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't mean to like revel in the drama, but like this actually was like, oh my god, you're getting called out, sis, on camera. Because she goes to her boyfriend, who is Irish, and mentions, she's like, oh, I don't like care about like the food thing. I said fart day. It's just a matter of time before I'm canceled. And he basically explains that like he's celebrated it his whole life because it's like part of his culture. And she's like, oh.
I started this vlog by saying, I don't care about St. Patrick's Day at all. Who's that offend Irish people? And like, I didn't even think that you might care. You care about St. Patrick's Day?
Not as much as some people, but I do care.
Dude, I did not know that.
Yeah, it was just always a big deal when we were growing up.
Honestly, the most accountability that happens in this whole series so far. And then she goes into this weird ass segment of like squirrels barking. It's like, did you know squirrels bark? And I'm like, I don't care. And I wasn't gonna comment on that, but hearing the squirrels bark in the video pretty much are a perfect representation of Gabby in drama. Defensive and loud.
You hear it, right?
Yeah, that's all about that. It literally led to nowhere. It was just another light note in this mess of disturbingness that this documentary is. Next thing she talks about is eating disorders and body dysmorphia and just body positivity in the media in general. Again, good concept, not coming from the best person. She really goes in on the Kenza cosmetics situation, which at least she brought it up. She didn't do it well, but she brought it up, which is like one of the things that people wanted her to talk about. She still just deflected the whole thing, saying that the drama channels, they should have just came to her first. It was a casual business mistake that Gabby made.
That's the way I saw it. I made a bad business choice.
Because she saw her friends do this brand deal with Kenza and she thought, oh, well, it's fine. They did it. Girl, if you're doing this industry, you need to do your research. Like, it's like the same metaphor as like, oh, if you see someone jump off a bridge, you don't just go off and do it too, you know? And it's just like, then she really goes into Angelica Olds.
Coming right off the fact that I was a meme.
Oh man, does she have some problems with her. Like, whew, you thought she was obsessed with Gabby Hanna? Angelica, watch out. And she's just like, why don't people just reach out to me before they post these videos? Again, the way you're reacting to situation makes people not want to reach out to you. And it's like these grudges with like Angelica and the Escape the Night entire cast. It's the reason why she doesn't grow and why people don't want to grow with her. She lost friendships. She's lost connections. She probably lost her latest relationship because of these negative, toxic tendencies that she holds dear in her little mind of hers. Literally in the past year on TikTok, I have been called ugly. I have been called irrelevant. I have been called trans. I admit it does not feel good, but it's something you just have to shake off, like Taylor Swift would say, and let it go. Like, your apologies always fall on the shoulders of someone else. No, Gabby, it's you. Take accountability. Moving in to the Escape the Night drama. Oh, this heats me up. Apparently Daniel, Joey's ex, I think they dated, he spoke out about Gabby. Then she's like, Joey spoke out about me. And then Trisha spoke out about me. She only used Daniel's little clip of him basically being like, she was a pain, made it really difficult, and a lot of clips of Trisha. She's like, why are all these people speaking out now?
I apologize to you, you accepted it, and then the second it was popular, so I might as well throw me under the bus. Like, there's no other way around that, because
They know it's because they just want to bring me down. And my rebuttal to that, maybe they feel they have the power to speak up now. Gabby, you are a scary person. You're the one who creates an unstable, unsafe environment for people to feel safe to talk to you. At least she admits that she
because we were both wrong. I was a bitch.
and that she's a pain to work with. But, however, big but, ADHD, mental health in general, is not an excuse to be an on set. Do you know how many actors have ADHD? Everyone in this world has mental health issues. It's something you work with. And yeah, maybe you were getting the help at the time that helped with that, but still, common decency is the #1 thing you need on set. Joey said in his video, you are getting paid thousands of dollars to sit still in a freaking trailer and do minimal acting. It's not that hard, girl. And this also pissed me off. Literally all of her sources, besides like the little clip she used of Daniel, was Trisha Paytas going on her crazy Instagram rants that she did like a year ago.
Who says because they don't have her healthy snacks and she has to be at a gym at 10 a.m. because that's her routine. You're a psychopath.
This was clearly a segue because her next video, which I'm going to cover, the lies of Trisha Paytas. She's trying to drum up this drama, trying to get Trisha pissed so that Trisha will respond, which is also funny because honestly, every time Trisha's made a video about Gabby, it's gotten more views than Gabby's series as a whole. Gabby should just watch this series and learn from herself because she's saying the things that she needs to do.
And that's honestly also on me for not respecting my own boundary. I didn't understand myself enough at the time to know that I just should not have done the show.
She needs to get off the internet. She needs to not sign on to shows that she doesn't want to be a part of. She needs to take accountability. And the amount of texts that are just novel length from Gabby Hanna is insane. Gabby should write a book with her text messages. It honestly has more content than the writing of her actual books. I don't think Joey is in the wrong at all, especially after watching his video. She's saying that this needs to be a 50-50 apology. No, hun. You're the one who didn't sign the food contract till the day of production. You're the one who didn't go to costume fittings. You're the one who screamed at him through the dressing room walls and Rosanna Pansino could hear. Yeah, maybe be a better person. And you skipped multiple things that they needed you for production. Do you know how frustrating that is? Do you know how much money that is wasting? And he didn't even talk crap.
My least favorite to film by far.
Why?
Just because
Drama?
of this one person on the cast who just...
He went into that interview with Trisha and said, yeah, there was this one person who made it really difficult on set. That is how someone goes about talking about something frustrating in this business. She gets mad for people at inferring that things are talking about her. She's inferring that herself. He could have been talking about anyone. I mean, yes, he was talking about her, but unless you really knew what was going on, you wouldn't know it was Gabby Hanna. Don't get all pissed when Joey just was sharing his experience because now he does have to speak out about this because Escape the Night is his show. You are putting this negative drama onto his shoulders when he has never done anything wrong. If there's one thing that is right about this whole video, the one truth, that yes, she does admit that she is.
I was a total also. Sometimes I'm a total.
Good job, Gabby. Whew, my voice is dead. That was pretty much as I can handle for today. I did want to point out that even Rosanna Pansino tweeted, as I mentioned, literally almost every cast member of Escape the Night liked that tweet from Rosanna. I mean, she's just digging herself into a deeper and deeper hole with this series, and I don't know where she's gonna end up. That being said, that's been episode 4. Okay guys, this video was insane, but honestly that's gonna be all of these videos of the series. So if you enjoyed this, please again, like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, I'm almost at 200K, and join the fam bam because we would love to have you. This has been me, I'm Nikki, I'm bad at talking, and I will see you in the next one.